At least. The grab-it-now gouging at the face and guts of this earth will have to stop quite soon. That utter waste of building things with which only to kill and destroy, that surely ends as well. Not much longer will all these river systems simply be used by us solely as our convenient drains. At least our incessant, foolish, noisy advertising braying can't go on forever. Happily, the car salesmen, real estate agents, lawyers, and bankers will also disappear real soon. Thank God that any day now we'll stop making pointless noise just because we think we can. At least we've unknowingly but irrevocably rushed beyond many decisive tipping points. In any case, blowing shit up in celebration will be forgotten in a very short geologic time frame. The fall of our lamely glitzed entertainment empire will be a most pleasant side effect. At least our wasteful but paranoid nightlights will be replaced once more by honest darkness. At a minimum, we can rejoice in the eternal loss of the invisible wisdom of our corporate fathers. Thankfully, politicians will no longer read speeches that their donors had others write for them. At least, no more toxic waste will be illegally dumped secretly but profitably in the night. Fool tree huggers won't have to feel responsible for killing off recently cataloged species before they're studied. Happily, the refrain of too expensive in jobs and money won't ever be voiced again. Healthcare rationing will no longer be a worry as patients and providers rapidly decline. Maybe the ocean will re-attain its balance far more quickly than greenie whiners ever said. Luckily, it's impossible for us to expunge every single living cell on this entire planet. At most, only 99% of all the amphibians will be poison infected or bulldozed into oblivion. At least the malls will decompose quickly and the McMansions will be rapidly overgrown. In any case, the squishes won't be around to whine about how much they miss those stupid songbirds. Adieu to the mass plunder of simple faith by fictional religions twisted to greedy ends. At least the end of corporate-created, artificially induced overconsumption is close at hand. One good byproduct is the silencing of our loud pride in our willful ignorance and illiteracy. Officials won't need expensive fictions to justify preemptively defensive wars of liberation anymore. At least tons of foolishly wasted reusable resources will no longer be buried with our toxic wastes. The omnipresent backbeat of political and advertising propaganda will fall silently at last. Finally, the Jews and all their many enemies will lay down together in an everlasting peace. At least all of us won't have to pay for yet another of their foolish financial meltdowns. Happily, our teens won't text 1,000 empty but expensive messages per week. Our emissions will be cut to nothing without any intrusive regulation or wasteful taxes. We can stop ignoring the fact that our own overpopulation causes almost all of our problems. Mercifully, more 14-hour-per-day Chinese wage slaves living 22 a room won't be needed. Amen to death to any infidels choosing incorrectly from our many fictional one true gods. Without any regrets, the end of our holocaust against the domestic animals will come to pass. At least, it will be quite obvious that we cannot shortchange any more future generations.